Fill in the blank for me. Today, Mary J. Blige is
strong.
Dubbed the queen of hip-hop soul, Mary J. Blige is one of the most defining voices of our era. Her chart-topping hits like Family Affair and Be Without You make her one of the most influential and acclaimed R&B artists. With more than 50 million albums sold and 9 Grammys, Blige shares a real love with her fans worldwide. But her journey to superstardom was a difficult one, fraught with insecurity, pain, depression, and abuse.
I just was bouncing, trying to survive, singing for my life, literally, trying to get all this stuff out of me and hoping it got out of me.
Her story is now the subject of a new and eye-opening Amazon original documentary, My Life, centered around her 1994 album of the same name.
My Life is probably my darkest album. At one of the darkest times I've had. Most of the times I was just depressed and didn't want to live.
What do you think people will learn in the documentary that they didn't know about you before?
They'll learn that I'm human, and I'm not going to allow people to take my freedom. Only freedom I have is freedom to be me, freedom to do me, freedom to move around the way I want to, say what I want to, and not let you put me in a box.
Hers is a freedom hard-fought and earned. Born in the Bronx in the 1970s and raised by a single mother, Blige says she had a rough childhood. As a young girl, she was sexually abused. She discussed the incident in 2011 on VH1's Behind the Music.
When I was 5 years old, I was molested. And just, I remember feeling literally right before it happened, just could not believe this person was going to do this to me.
Her mother eventually moved the family to a housing project in Yonkers, where Blige says there was little opportunity. Salvation came in the form of music.
Singing was the escape for me. Singing made me forget that we were struggling so much. It just made me forget that I was going through what I was going through. Even as a little girl, I had insecurities, and I was always blue and always sad, but singing made me feel free. And that's what I had. That's what I held on to.
Inspired by Aretha Franklin, Chaka Khan, and Roy Ayers' song Everybody Loves the Sunshine,
my life, my life, my life, my life, and the sunshine.
Blige found her sunshine by blending soul music with hip-hop.
So what's the 411, huh?
Releasing her debut album in 1992 at the age of 21, titled What's the 411? The album and its gritty, honest lyrics, along with Blige's genuine persona, was inspirational to so many, especially young black girls who finally felt represented.
She gave us a face, she gave us a name, she gave us a story, she humanized us.
She was like, I'm here, and I'm beautiful, and I'm hip-hop, but I'm Mary. I'm bringing all of Yonkers with me. Good, bad, whatever. I'm Mary, and this is what I'm doing. And it was so great for us to see this authentic black woman.
I started to feel good about who I am, about being a little rougher around the edges, about having a strong point of view.
Despite her early success, Blige says she felt great pain and hurt inside. In the documentary, she says her then relationship with fellow R&B singer Casey Haley eventually turned dark.
I've had to physically fight for my life a lot because just like my mom, I'm a fighter. My mom had to suffer a lot of physical abuse as well. So as a little girl, I saw her, this little woman, fighting.
To mask much of her pain, she turned to drugs and alcohol, all the while continuing to fall deeper into depression. She says oftentimes not caring whether she lived or died.
Going down.
These feelings and experiences were chronicled in her second album, My Life, which features songs like I'm Going Down.
This album was an anthem for so many people, but particularly for women struggling in relationships with family through trauma. What does it mean to you to have it received that way?
It means so much to have it received that way because when I was writing it and singing it, I didn't think anybody cared or anybody in the world was like me. I didn't think the album was going to do anything. People would always say, this album saved my life, which is so scary to me because I was trying to save my own life when I was writing it.
Is there a point in your life now that you're able to look back on and say, that's when I know I was better?
It was around the No More Drama album. Where I felt some kind of release because that's when I said, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of feeling like I want to die. I'm sick and tired of this. And I was still living, so I had to make a choice between life and death. And I chose my fans, and I chose my life.
If you're here tonight and you're a Mary J. Blige fan, you have been tested, you have been tried, and you have been proven.
What would you tell the young Mary 27 years ago, struggling through such a dark time?
Man, if she would listen.
Why do you say that, if she would listen?
Because the young Mary was not listening to anything that anybody had to say. If she would listen, I said, stop being afraid of you. You're gonna touch more people. And I think that's what's scary, is that you don't know what that is. You're touching the world and people are coming up to you saying your album saved their life. That's creepy to a child. So that feeling is actually there. So I would say, embrace that. That's you. Don't be afraid. That thing that you're afraid of is you.
Life today is more than just fine for the Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter. In recent years, she's taken her talents to the silver screen, appearing in Rock of Ages and the Netflix film Mudbound.
You just come back. You come all the way back.
For which she received 2 Oscar nominations for Best Supporting Actress and Best Original Song.
So when you look back at your life after all of these years, is there that self-love that's just like, I'm doing it, I did it, I'm gonna keep doing it?
The self-love where you lay down and say, I love you, I got you.
All that you've been through is a testament to what this journey is in healing. So what is that like to you, knowing that you're a masterpiece, but you're still a work in progress?
It's beautiful, and the most amazing part is that it's not done yet. It's still, there's still so much healing, you know. I'm still in the healing process, but the heaviness of it is gone.
The documentary My Life, premiering June 25th on Amazon. And our thanks to Janae.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.